Investments, a key concept for everyone, especially for entrepreneurs. We are constantly investing even if we don't think about it. Time, effort, experience, rest, knowledge, or money. This is what cities, countries, technologies, and people's lives are built on. Without knowing your investments, it's impossible to make progress in entrepreneurship. Today, I will talk about profitable investments. Where I invest, I will be discussing financial investments and what I consider the most valuable asset. I will be talking about financial investments, but if you watch the episode until the end, you'll realize that this episode is far from just a conversation about money. Hello everyone, my name is Anton Vasilenko. I'm 32 years old. I'm the CEO and co-founder of the True Gamers brand network, as well as the owner of 4 successful brands. Over the years of working, I've managed to open more than 450 locations that serve 600,000 clients monthly in 130 cities all around the world. In my business portfolio, there are projects that, if you've heard, annually make it into the rankings of Forbes, RBC, and other influential business publications. My team and I are ambitious, strong entrepreneurs. We are not afraid of challenges. We are ready to promote concepts that literally blow people's minds all over the world. What is it worth only? The esports island, which we are currently actively presenting in Abu Dhabi, I've experienced every stage of development, from niche selection to global market entry. I want to share my experience. I'll discuss business, trends, and my vision for building a successful company. My words might change your perspective on business. On this channel, I will talk about business, trends, entrepreneurial approaches, and share my vision of how to set up a successful company. Maybe my words will be the catalyst that changes your perspective on business, your team, and even yourself. Let's start this topic by understanding what types of investments exist. Where there is more risk, where there is a higher likelihood of profit, we can identify 7 types of investing. I will discuss some of them in more detail later, as I truly believe in them. So, first type is of course familiar to everyone. Familiar, stocks on the stock market. For example, you can invest in large companies like Apple or Microsoft, which show stable long-term growth. The average annual return from investing in such stocks can be between 15 to 25%. Or you can invest in the index of the 500 largest publicly traded companies in the US, the S&P 500, which provides diversification and reduces risks. Here on average, you can earn 7-10% per year. The advantages include earning a good income and easily selling stocks anytime, but the market can be volatile. Impatient investors might face underperformance or capital loss. However, the stock market is a conservative investment with stable growth over 5 to 10 years. Bonds are debt securities offering interest payments. You lend money to companies or the government and receive dividends. Investing in bonds from cities like Moscow, New York, or Milan offers low risk and stable income. It's simple. You give money to companies or the government, and in return, you receive your dividends. For example, you can invest in bonds of large cities such as Moscow, New York, Milan, which involve relatively low risk and stable income. But this method is unlikely to suit those who want to make money right here and right now. Especially considering that with the popularity of cryptocurrency, the myth has strengthened that you can make money instantly and right here. Huge money. Bonds, on the other hand, are more about that, how to preserve your funds against inflation. The same can be said about investing in the third type, gold and precious metals. In fact, it's just a reliable place to store money. Especially during a crisis, it's suitable for those who don't trust banks, doesn't want to keep money under the mattress, and is worried about currency devaluation. On average, the return from investing in gold is about 6% per year in the long term. It may seem low compared to stocks, but it's considered one of the safer ways during times of economic instability or inflation. The fourth type is, of course, the advertised ones, including, with the help of bloggers on YouTube, cryptocurrencies. You invest in real money, in virtual currency, in meme coins, in bitcoins or ether. You earn on a sharp increase in the rate and live happily. It's not a casino. Be ready for sudden changes. Bitcoin's 2022 drop. Here, you need to be prepared for a sudden crash or a market surge like what happened in 2022, when Bitcoin dropped to around $30,000 and kept falling. And only this year did it start showing strong growth, reaching a value of almost $100,000. The fifth type is classic, something even kids know about, and that's buying real estate. Either buying to rent it out, or to renovate it, or to sell it, or to hold on to it for a few years and sell it for a much higher price, or just finally settle down in it. One downside is the large investments, and sometimes the inability to quickly withdraw money if the real estate market faces a crisis. The advantages are a stable income and a property that will only increase in value over time. And let's move on to the types of investments that I personally trust and practice more than the ones mentioned above. This is investment in a business or the purchase of a franchise. My investor test failed, resulting in losses. With that experience, I've decided to invest for myself. The evaluations ended up being a failure, either a loss or a zero. So, having that experience, I've definitely decided to invest for myself. As of today, only in what is in the focus of my attention, which is why I trust the last two types of investments more. Our holding includes several companies such as Curl, Rock and Roll, or Sugar Wax, which we invested in ourselves. As supporters of the founders, because we worked closely with these companies, we knew how everything was structured from the inside. We understood how and when our investments could pay off. This experience has proven to me once again that it is best to invest in what you have focused on and what you have studied well. So everything I've been doing for the past 10 years of my business journey, and now consciously, is investing only in those products that I want to be personally involved in, and in which I see myself, and in which I see the real profit comes from synergy with the team and clients. And here, if you also want to invest in something, it will ignite your passion. And what do you want to dive into? From the ground up, investments in franchising take the stage. Yes, they aren't as popular as the stock market or crypto. You can't just buy a franchise and be interested in it for a couple of years, as is the case with other types of investments. The process should be included here. I'm ready to learn here and listen to the founder of the franchise and the company managers. But this is a great option for those who want to enter the business but aren't ready to start from scratch, and wants to get back their investments, money, effort, and time as soon as possible. The parent company behind this business is committed to stepping in during failures or crises. With decades of market experience, it has learned to minimize risks and offers this expertise to you. While high-risk ventures like cryptocurrency or stocks are hard to control, franchising offers a medium-risk strategy for returns. And then it simply hands this to you in a packaged form on a silver platter. And if cryptocurrency or stocks are high-risk ventures that you can't control yourself, then franchising is a medium-risk strategy in terms of return on investment, an annual return. Where you have control. Is the process still in the early stages? Starting the process of choosing a franchise. By the way, later on this channel, I will be explaining in detail how we do this and how you can do it too. It's clear, franchising isn't suitable for all investors. This type is only for people who still want to do something themselves. Be actively involved in the business, ready to build from the ground up to the first experience of selling the product to customers. It's quite an extensive process. It requires attention, focus, desire, energy, and resilience to stress. You can't just invest money here like you would in real estate and sit back on the sidelines, just watching the market, getting your monthly fixed income. You need to be engaged in the process here. But this is also an involvement, unlike other types of investments, it can be much more scalable. If your business is growing and you are in control of it, every step can be coordinated with more experienced colleagues. While scaling the chosen franchise model by yourself, in this regard, I really like the example of Dennis Lynch, an entrepreneur who became a millionaire by investing in the UPS store. The franchise is based on the idea of providing postal, courier, and office services, one of the most popular delivery services in America today. He bought his first franchise in 1992. And at the time of recording this video, there were over 50 locations across America. If you look at Lynch's journey, you can clearly see that he was just perfecting things. It's already a working tool, improving service quality, building customer loyalty, and introducing new services. Lynch's example shows that with the right approach, investing in a franchise is minimal, risky, and highly predictable. And often with the right effort, they are quite high yielding, especially since, unlike other types of investments, you can conduct a deeper market analysis. Niche analysis will forecast a more realistic income over time and volume. If you're interested in investing in franchises, comment your questions and I'll cover them next time. In summary, investing in stocks or crypto can backfire when it's too popular. You might lose your investments and time, especially when it becomes so popular. You might just lose your investments, and that means losing time. So, if you are young at heart, regardless of age, and want to carve your own path, for me, the best investment is in something I understand or want to understand. Where will my focus be, and what are my true desires? For example, franchising or starting your own business. Investing money in a ready-made business model where you'll be trained in everything and where you can ask at any moment what you want to do, where there is already an established base of loyal customers, a reputable name in the business community, and predictable risks and revenues. If you agree or disagree with me, or if you have an experience that's completely opposite to mine, let's discuss it in the comments. In the upcoming episodes, we can discuss this. And of course, subscribe to my channel. It motivates me to peel away layer by layer and share my years of entrepreneurial experience with myself and my team. To those who, like me, are passionate or want to be passionate about their work,